This video right here, this video is for my girls who know something about that snap, crackle, pop when you try to pull them tresses apart. This video right here is for the girls who know something about them little roly-poly black balls that be left in the tub after you wash your hair. This is for them girls. Them girls who, when people see your hair, they say, oh, her hair is beady. Yeah, beady. This is for you. Reid Bunch, natural little brown girl hair, rant and tips. Up next. So just some questions I ask myself on a regular basis. Number one, why do I have 4 kids and everybody has hair that does some really nice stuff, but the one child whose hair is the biggest struggle is the one I have to do constantly? This one. She has to have the kinkiest hair, the most challenging texture, the hair that doesn't want to stay moisturized, the hair that when you do stuff to it, the parts just want to stay in and it doesn't want to fill out and flow. I mean, just it is what it's gonna be at this point. I'm telling you what, I'm not going to bow down and say, you know what, I'm just going to cut all the hair off, or I'm just gonna keep it put up all the time. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm going to create cute little girl styles and
Why?
Yep, and do all that stuff that I need to do because we're gonna be cute regardless. I don't care what texture it is. We're gonna be cute.
Yes.
Yes, honey.
Yay.
Work it.
Yay.
With that hair. Another thing that I have a problem with, or that I just want to say, and it's completely random, but because I'm ranting, I need to say it. I just have such a serious problem with 4-year-olds with weave. With the little bumps right here, because you can put some weave in their hair. Like, I just don't understand why you put weave in children's hair. Weave was for adults. Look, say this right here. I'm grown. That's what happens when you're grown. You can smack some weave in your hair, okay?
No way.
No way. But when you are a child, weave is just inappropriate. It's just inappropriate. I don't care how much of a little afro you got. I don't care how 4C, 4D, 4E your child's hair is. Work with it. Figure out what to do so that your child has healthy hair and do that. Instead of saying, you know what, I just quit, smack some weave in the child's hair. 5-year-olds with crochets.
No way.
5-year-old with box braids with it up in a bun. I just can't with that whole thing. Just know that that's a problem for me. A huge, big old, gigantuan problem. If I had tips for 4C little girl hair, the first one would probably be to stay away from the pony-onies, as I've said before, because they don't last very long. So they're just kind of a waste of time. Not unless you're doing some severe slicking and some severe like head tying at night and you have like possibly an older child, but for the toddler age, ponytails are not a fun choice. Also, I would do styles that make it easy for you to moisturize 4C hair regularly. So to moisturize, I literally have, let's see, something like this, but it's like a spray bottle that I have water in here. It's just use, and I put oil in it and shake that joke up and in the little sections of her hair, and then I take olive oil or coconut oil and just run my hands kind of through it like this daily. Okay, you want to constantly be on top of the moisturization of 4C hair because it gets dry like super easy. And for a little girl, you have to figure out how to do their hair in a way that makes it easy for you to keep it moisturized, because the worst thing is the breakage. You having short spots, long spots and short spots all in your child's head because you're not staying on top of the moisture situation. Another tip I would have would be the same thing you do to your hair as far as deep conditioning and things like that. The little babies need it too. Like, she needs a deep conditioner. Absolutely. Okay. Don't think, oh, that's too much. Nope. This girl's hair right here, tough as nails. It is able to handle that process for sure, and it just makes it better for the wear. Another thing to realize is that this hair is resilient. This 4C hair is resilient, but what it doesn't like, it doesn't like. So you just have to be mindful of it. Grace's hair does not like the pulling of the edges constantly. So I have to be very mindful of that, or them edges will be like, nope, we give up, and they'll just fall out. Okay? And then I'm sitting here like, oh no. And then I'm babying this part of her hair because I've put too much tension on her edges. So I have to be mindful of those things constantly when dealing with 4C hair. So those would kind of be my tips to definitely switch it up. Don't you do the same thing all the time, so that you can give different parts of the hair a break. For example, you don't always want to do 2 ponytails or part down the middle of the head constantly, even if it's like 2 French braids, because in that area there will be breakage in 4C hair, especially if you're not moisturizing with water and then sealing that water in with an oil almost like every day. Almost like every day. It's work, y'all. It's work. God be with you. Come on, mamas. God be with you. Come on, guys. God be with you as you comb that